Never mind. Never mind.
See, you should communicate with me first.
Well, yeah. Someday I'll go into detail about how our communication system works.
Whatever. Anyway.
She'll blame it on me. I'll blame it on her. Isn't that the way it works?
Hey, there's enough women out there, they know.
Well, there's enough men out there, they know.
No, they also know they have selected.
No. I didn't hear what you just said. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
I know we're sitting in the shade. The lighting's not perfect in the shade, but
Hey, we have a little bit of shade.
yeah, it's true. It's turning out to be a beautiful day today,
It's
isn't it?
going to be a gorgeous
Here in the
day.
campground, yeah. So what's the main reason for this visit, dear?
Well, it's that time that we promised.
The reminder video?
It's the reminder.
The reminder
time.
video. All right. Our Fall Tiny House Adventures Rendezvous. Some of you who have been watching our videos know that it's scheduled.
Yes.
And you know where it's at, and you know the dates, because we mentioned it, probably 2 or 3 times in the last couple of months.
Well, but we decided we would do a reminder because,
Right.
I messed up on when you could actually make your reservations.
Right.
Which tomorrow is the day, Sunday.
Right. Tomorrow is the day that you can, that the 6-month window officially opens up for the actual dates of the rendezvous, which is
October 13th. Come in on the 13th, which is a Monday. Leave on the 17th, which is a Friday.
Yeah.
And it's at the Clear Springs Campground on the right Patman Lake, close to Texarkana, Texas.
Yeah, it's just into Texas, so we can officially say that we've had one in the state of Texas.
Right.
Once this one is over with. Yeah. So yeah, that 6-month window officially opens up tomorrow, as we have said, for the actual dates of the rendezvous. Now, if you want to come early,
That's up to y'all.
you can make a reservation today. If
That's
you
up
want to come early.
That's up to everybody.
yeah.
The activities will all be scheduled at the pavilion, which is in the G section. And we will have something Monday night, usually meet and greet. We'll have something scheduled Tuesday night. I haven't come up with all the agenda. We will have something Wednesday night, and we will have something Thursday night. Friday, everybody packs up and goes home.
Well,
You don't have
all depends on it all depends on how you made your reservation. If
Yes.
you want to hang around longer, that's fine, but
That's up to you.
we'll be packing up.
Yes, we will.
So, yeah. Now, we do want to clarify something. There was a little bit of a misunderstanding here a while back, and it has to do with the pavilion and how it is positioned there at the campground. The pavilion itself, they actually have more than one. They have an open air pavilion on down with a beautiful view of the lake. But then they have another pavilion which is pretty much enclosed. And that's the one that we wanted because if we have issues
You just
with
never
the
know
weather,
about the weather that time of year.
we'll still be able to have activities inside this pavilion.
Right.
Because we can open up all the windows all the way around, or we can close all the windows and be out of the weather with this one.
Yes.
Now, the way this pavilion sets, it sets in the center of a U, or a horseshoe. And there are 12 sites that go around this horseshoe. Now, when you rent the pavilion, you also get all 12 of those sites. That's all included in that. And that's the one that we wanted. So Deb and I went ahead and made a reservation for the pavilion, which includes all the 12 sites around it. Now, those 12 sites are set aside for those that come and help us with the rendezvous, and we are expecting this one to be a fairly large
if it's anything like the
We're,
past.
yeah, we're expecting a large turnout
And
here.
the 12 sites, of course, one of them will be ours, but the rest have already been allocated
Yeah.
to the people that tend to always help us.
Right, right.
And,
So that's all.
So that's all been
arranged.
handled.
Yeah, but we wanted to clarify that because when we were doing another video about this, what, a month and a half or so ago,
Right.
Deb popped up and said, "We've already made our reservation." Well, then we got an email
Yes.
saying,
happy.
you know, how did you manage that when you keep talking, you know, basically in so many words, how did you manage that when there's supposedly a 6-month window? If there's a secret to it, they would like to know what the secret is. Well, there is no secret.
It was a group site.
Right.
Not a group. It's considered a group
Yeah,
shelter
yeah.
site. Those are available a year,
Yes.
12 months.
Yeah, you have a 12-month
Yes.
window on those.
And that's how I was able to do that.
yeah, that's how we were able to grab that. So that's the deal with that.
For camping, the actual 6-month window opens on April the 13th for an October the 13th reservation.
Right. So, you know, don't start thinking that we pulled the wool over someone's eyes.
No.
We definitely
have no
don't want
control of that.
anybody to get any ideas that we have some special arrangement. We do not.
I wish we did, but
Yeah.
we don't.
Well, no, what's fair is fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's how we ended up with that and how we managed to get it for the dates of the rendezvous. Now, just like everyone else, we're planning on coming a little bit early too. So, full disclosure, our 6-month window for the week before the rendezvous opened up a week ago. So we went ahead and grabbed a site nearby for that week when that particular 6-month window opened up. So we will be there early. We know a bunch of you others will be there early. And so, yes, we're going to be there a week ahead of time. And some of you already did that yourselves. So that's okay. Just keep in mind that the rendezvous begins on
The 13th.
the 13th. Now, we will be kind of preparing ourselves physically and mentally.
Now, that doesn't sound nice.
during the-
We do have a few things we have to accomplish
Yes,
the week
yeah.
ahead.
So don't get upset if we can't spend a lot of one-on-one time with you all. We will definitely want to say hi to everybody, and if I can work it in and get ahead of the game a little bit, those that want to get a walkthrough video done, I will try to get a few walkthrough videos completed before the actual rendezvous begins, because I feel like I'll be pretty busy doing that during that time.
Right.
During the actual time of the rendezvous. In addition to, emceeing some of the events at night. We're planning another campground bingo thing, but this is going to be a little bit different than what we've done before.
Yeah, well, it's just going to be more like regular bingo.
Yeah, but it's also going to be arranged in such a way where more people have an opportunity to win
Right.
than just the same people over and over.
We supposedly guaranteed, I'll have 200 bingo cards. None of them are duplicates.
Yeah.
So that should help immensely. And of course, everybody that wants to give a donation toward the bingo prizes, that just makes the game last longer and makes it more fun.
Right, and all that is appreciated because we dropped a pretty big chunk of change to reserve that
Yeah.
that other deal.
But,
Now the people that are helping us are coming in and paying their share of that, so we want to make sure there's a full disclosure on that too. So. But anyway, that's what's going on there. Anything else you got?
No, we just wanted to remind everyone quickly that it's now time.
Yeah.
And if you can't, for some reason, can't make it, you can always cancel this reservation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we always encourage people, go ahead and make it. If some reason you can't get there or life happens, you can cancel the reservation. It does cost you $10 to cancel it.
Yeah.
But,
And then as you make your reservations, we would appreciate it if you could send us an email
yes.
and tell us what site you got, the dates you have it reserved for, you know, things like that. And our email is iridetinyhouse@gmail.com. iridetinyhouse@gmail.com. I'll put that in a pinned comment so you can easily find it, which will be the very first comment in the comment thread. So if you're watching this video and you open up the comment section, you will see that comment, the very first one, number 1. Something got in my mouth. I don't know what it
Probably a
was.
bug.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Protein.
So, yeah, I didn't have protein this morning.
Nope.
So, anyway, that's the deal on that. Now, in order to help more people along the way, we are going to go live tomorrow, which is Sunday.
Evening. Yes.
Yeah. Tomorrow evening, Sunday evening. What date will that be, sweetheart? Because I don't have a calendar in front of me.
I think that's 13th
Okay.
of April.
Of April. Tomorrow is the 13th of April?
Tomorrow would be the 13th because
Yeah.
today's the 12th.
Okay. So April the 12th.
13th.
Here I go. So on April the 13th, 2025, in case someone's watching this 3 years later,
At 7 Central.
at 7 p.m. Central, we will go live and answer any questions that people might have. Okay?
Hopefully, we'll have all the answers.
Well, we may not have them all, but we will try to
Answer the
answer
ones
that.
we
Yeah,
can.
yeah, for sure. But it should be a very enjoyable time. We're going to hope we have really good weather. We're going to hope and pray that all the nasty weather we've been having so far, and spring just officially started just a few days ago, we're hoping that none of that weather pops up back again in October.
No.
But, you know,
Well, we just have to deal with
we'll
what we
see.
got to deal with.
But one more thing we might ought to mention. We heard that Loop A.
It's available in October, though.
Oh, well, okay. Okay, Loop A for right now is closed there at the campground due to flooding, is what we've heard. But that should be all.
When I checked it for October, they were all available.
Okay, when you checked it for October, they were all.
All sections were open.
All sections were open. So, never mind. Never mind.
See, you should communicate with me first.
Well, yeah. Someday I'll go into detail about how our communication system works.
Whatever. Anyway.
She'll blame it on me. I'll blame it on her. Isn't that the way it works?
Hey, there's enough women out there, they know.
Well, there's enough men out there, they know.
No, they also know they have selected.
No. I didn't hear what you just said.
See?
See? Anyway, y'all take care. But anyway, watch us live Sunday, tomorrow, April 13th at 7 o'clock Central Time. That's 7 p.m.
We
Central
should be on
Time.
time. Our kids are coming out tomorrow, so
Yeah. Are they are or aren't?
they are
They are.
tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon. So they should be gone by then.
You know, maybe not. Maybe they'll be on video.
Maybe so. Maybe they'll be sitting out here with us. And if we can do it outside, we will. Yeah. All right. We'll see you later. Y'all take care. This is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. You know exactly what we're going to say. And we've been saying this for at least 4 years or longer. And yes, there's a reason why I keep bringing that up. We're not camping.
We are living.
Y'all get out there and do some living. And we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't wanna waste it.